Hello and welcome everyone. Benny from Benny Break 702 here. Same handle as on IG and on eBay. Well, we're going to open this. It is Skybox Impact Series not number, but from 1992, which is regarded as the worst draft in NFL history. I believe there is one Pro Bowler and 0 Hall of Famers from that draft. That's how bad that draft is. So I got this as a throw-in on something that I bought off an auction here locally. And the boxes go for like $5 when they sell. So there's no point of trying to sell it on eBay. They're not even selling. Skybox Impact Football. Now there is a Jim Kelly SP that I can pull, and it's like a hologram type of card. There's Jim Kelly autos in here. There's just a bunch, and oh jeez, I have to open it this way. This is getting weird already. So the one cool part about Skybox 92 is, I hope that doesn't fall over, is first of all, there's a lot of packs, a lot of cards, 12 cards per pack. I forgot how many packs, probably like 80. But the packs had different players on them. So, I forgot who that is. But Jim Kelly and Okoye are on the other two. But I forgot who the Saints player is. Oh, that's bothering me. I can't remember who the Saints player it is. But anyway, here we go. I opened the worst baseball pack or baseball set last week. Today, we're going to open the worst football of all time. And we are starting off with Miller, the wide receiver for the Chargers. San Diego Chargers at the time. Anthony Miller. Montgomery, Childress, Mitchell. Derek Thomas. Broderick Thomas. That's not Derek Thomas. Interesting. Davis, Tippett, Marino. There we go. Kevin Smith, rookie. Dan McGuire. That name looks familiar because it is Mark McGuire's brother. So there you go. Little, and then hardest hitter is Derek Thomas. Rest in peace. Let's put a little thing on Marino. Marino is always a hit. Cult following for that guy. Cult following. Okay, he used to own all the passing records. No longer. I don't think he's even top 5 in anything anymore. All right. Let's do these a little bit faster. I don't want this to be a 17-hour video of the worst football set of all time. Singletary, Thomas, the other Thomas. Rookie of Terrell Buckley. We got, that is actually Pat. Oh, that's not. It actually is Chris Carter. Oh, I didn't think that was Chris Carter, but it is Chris Carter. We got a Lions checklist with Barry on the front. Francis, Ronnie Lott, that's a good one. Byers, Clark, and Green. It's only going to get better this year, I promise you. I promise you. This is how we're going to start the years, with the worst set. Bernie Kosar, of all people. Bucky Richardson. If you hear fireworks going off in the background, I live like, I don't know, a freeway exit away from a casino, so it's probably one of those. Or my neighbors just being loud. It is New Year's. It is the first league leader, Deion Sanders. He led the league in interceptions along with a couple other people. So there you go. And a Fagan. Okay, let's get this going. I would like to pull a Barry Sanders. I think it's second or third year of Emmitt Smith and Jeff George. There's a guy who had all the talent in the world. Carrier, Saluma, rookie of Tony Brooks. Chris Dolman, there we go. There's my guy. Jim Everett, who punched, what's his name? Jim Rome. The Packers, screw the Packers, especially after last night. Woods, Craig, and Ingram. So This is what we do when we can't sleep on January 1st. Is we open packs. Right, Rice on the 49ers checklist. A lot of big names on that one. League leaders. There we go. Rushing, Emmitt Smith. He beat out Barry Sanders by 15 yards. I believe Barry sat out the fourth quarter in that game. Rodney Hampton was right behind him. Taylor, good wide receiver back in the day. Novacek. Williams, rookie of Marco Coleman. Lockhart and White. Still looking for the SP of Jim Kelly. They actually have autos too. So Andre Ware, oh, he was the Heisman, but I think he was the Heisman that year. Yes, winner of the '89 Heisman. So it was actually a couple years prior to this. Mandarich, rookie of Tommy Maddox. There's Jim Kelly regular. Here we go. Now card number 1. Swilling, that's the guy I was thinking of. Right there, Pat Swilling, who's just a defensive stud. Back in the day, he's the one who's featured on the pack. Basically 10 sacks a year. And freeze to let's sleeve up Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly deserves sleeves. This guy's gone through a lot in his life with cancer and everything, still kicking it. So we gotta reward him with sleeves, and maybe he'll put in the mojo that we'll get the SP in this. All right, only 1,700 packs to go. Rookie Yvonne Dunbar, Bruce Smith. There's a legend right there. Dolphins with the checklist. Smith, is this a Billy Ray? It is Billy Ray. Billy Ray Smith, Treadwell, Dishman, Mann, Anderson, the Fridge, Williams, and Edmonds. You know what's funny? Fridge wasn't even known as good back in the day. He really wasn't. I know people are going to challenge me on that, but nope. Rookie of Siren Stacy, Robinson, Green, Cardinals checklist, which includes the likes of Tim Rauschenbeck, Eric Swan, Anthony Thomas, and Ernie Jones. There's Hill right there. League leader, Michael Irvin. He led the league in yards and catches. Way to go. Henderson, Jones, Bickett, and Stinson. All right, so this year I do have some Prism coming. I got some breaks that I'm going to be showing. I have a ton of stuff on eBay. What else is there? I got Prism. I got No Huddle reserved for Prism. What else do I have? Oh, I got a bunch of Donruss coming. We're going to go downtown hunting. Hopefully we catch the Stroud downtown or an Addison. That'd be cool. Any of the big rookies would be fine. Actually, any downtown would be fine. Eric Dickerson. There we go. There's a guy. Oh, I just ruined my stacks. Crap. Hold on. All right, there we go. I have stacks over here on the side. Neil Smith, good player. Dave Klinger, and there's Anthony Carter, AC. Yep, AC has got the huge hands. Him and Hassan Jones. When I was a kid, I got to meet both of them, and they both have the most massive hands I've ever seen in my life. Just ridiculous, like Jordan size. If you ever seen Jordan's hands, that's about how big those guys' hands are. We got Browns checklist. Obviously, it's got Bernie on there. It's got Eric Metcalf. Boomer Esiason, Townsend, hardest hitter of Ronnie Lott, true. Allen, Perryman, Tuggle, Hinkle, rookie of Steve Israel, McKellar, Walsh, and the Vikings checklist, which includes AC, CC, Dolman, Merriweather, Al Noga. There's a name. Al Noga. Steelers checklist, Leigh Miller, league leader of William Fuller. He led the league in sacks with 15 sacks. with Fletcher and Derek Thomas right behind him at 13.5. Rathman, there was a guy. Aikman, there we go. Got one of the big quarterbacks, 3-time Super Bowl winner. Stark, Waddle, Christian Okoye. He's right there on the pack. Here we go, pack guy. I got the Pac-Man. Shane Collins, Finley, and Ellard. Ellard was a really good wideout back in the day. All right, we got. I don't know what that was. That was a car on my street. I don't know how they're able to do that. That my street is not that way. Elway, there's a big name. Smith, Jacoby, Carrier, Kozar, Agnew, Clayton. Clayton was legit back in the day. Bucky Richardson, Green, Anderson, Eagles, and Bird. All right. So we have the Jim Kelly pack right here. Maybe we'll pull a Jim Kelly auto. If we do, I'll act like a breaker and get all weird. Ross, rookie. There's Al Noga. That guy, man. That guy. Jones, Bengals, Fulcher. Yep. Howie Long, legend. Lawrence Taylor, legend. Put those guys off to the side. Hardest hitting is Pat Swilling. Moore, Jones, and Query. So, some more cards because that's what they did back then is they just made a ton of packs. Now you get like 12 packs, 12 cards, and they want you to be happy when you spend $1,000 on that. Leslie O'Neal, he was really good. Is that Shannon? It is Shannon. Shannon Sharp. I thought he was 84. But anyway, Jones. We got Coleman. Testaverde, who played forever. Vinny Testaverde. I think he's the all-time leader in yards of Hall of Fame eligible. That did not make the Hall of Fame. Rookie of Felipe Sparks. It's fun to say. Blackman. Merrill Hodge right there from ESPN fame. We have a Charger set. That is not Phillip Rivers. It's John Freeze. Washington, Hinton. League leader is Ronnie Lott. Who? AFC interceptions. He had 8 interceptions. Holy crap. Steve Young, Hall of Famer. Casillas, Donaldson, and McDaniel. I would like to pull an Anthony Munoz. That guy, man. That guy was legit back in the day. Mark Rippon. Jeez. Eric Metcalf. Bernie Fryer. Higgs. Another rookie. Terrell Williams. You can see these rookies are not hits. Cassie Lloyd. Hasty. Rosenbach. Jim Kelly, league leader, who led the league in touchdowns. 33. There we go. I had to find it. Him and Andre Reed. Who else was on that team? Thurman Thomas was on that team. Thurman Thomas in today's NFL would not do well because he was actually a big fumbler. But somehow they got around it. Vaughn Dunbar or Bruce Smith. Second Bruce Smith, I believe. Dolphins right there. Billy Ray Smith again. Treadwell, Dishman, Mann, Anderson, the Fridge. I think this looks like a repeat. It looks like a repeat. It looks like they just recut the sheet on that one. I will say the packs sound awesome when you open them. Cowboys. Look at the Cowboys checklist. That's a lot of players. Phillips, Smith, Hostetler. So my buddy's fantasy football name was Hostetler because he was watching a football game. It was right before Eli was there, and the Giants throw a pick. He had money on the game, and he goes, "Oh, fucking Hostetler!" And we're like, "What?" Like, no, it's not Hostetler. It was Kurt Warner. It was Kurt Warner threw a pick like in the fourth quarter because he was right before Eli took over. So ever since then, his fantasy football team has always been Hostetler. That's it, just one word, Hostetler. A rookie of Edgar Bennett. Imagine opening these and then submitting your rookies into PSA, knowing that, or not knowing that this is going to be the worst class of all time. 81, is that, that's not Ryzen. Brian Jordan is in this set, though. Let's see if we can find him. Cortez Kennedy, really good player back in the day. Joe Montana and Deion Sanders. Look at that back-to-back. Man, back-to-back. Solid. Green Bay Packers. Fuck the Packers. Chester McLaughlin. We got Ed Reed, Hayward, and the Patriots checklist, who involves a lot of players. Wow. I did not think that the Patriots were that good back then. Maybe they weren't good. They were just probably popular and they just threw a bunch of names in there. All right, oh, this looks familiar. Here's Dan McGuire again. Little Thomas Toon. I don't think we've had before. Oh, Charles Haley, who used to be the all-time leader in rings. I think he had 5 rings as a player. I think that's what it was. San Francisco and Dallas stud. Ward, Quentin Coriat. There we go. Rutland. Is that Willie? It is Willie Anderson, who held the record. I think he still holds it. 336 yards receiving in one game. Willie Galt, Blades, Randall Cunningham, UNLV's very own. You got White, McKyer, and another Query upside down. Query apparently is upside down on all these. Who knew? I think we're about halfway done of this massive disappointment. If you stuck through this part of the video, I don't know why. I try to make it entertaining with these little one-liners and stuff, but man, this is tough. This is tough, man. Especially this pack. Oh, imagine if you're a kid and you got your dad to pay you for a pack of cards at the shop, and that was the pack you got. Would not be a good one at all. Roby the kicker, he was a really good punter. Alonzo Spellman, Williams, I think he's the only Pro Bowler, if I can remember right. I don't know if Spellman made it, actually. Is it Kenny O'Brien? Ken O'Brien. Andre Rison right there. I just mentioned him earlier. Thurman Thomas, league leader in AFC rushing yards. AFC rushing yards with 1407, 7 touchdowns. Michael Irving right there, and Harrod and that pack. All right, so we pulled the chase card in the 91 baseball fleer, hoping to do the same in this one. Gray pitcher, the fucking Packers. Oh, there we go. Caught this sheet again. Montgomery, Childress, Keith Mitchell, Brian Mitchell, and the other Thomas, Broderick Thomas. Let's think about the Buccaneers back in the day. Sick uniforms, really good defense, and had nothing to show for it. They were garbage back in the day. And they were always garbage back in the day. They actually drafted Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson did not sign because they screwed him over. Tommy Maddox, Jim Kelly, Sewell, right there, back to back. Jim Kelly again. There's Freets, John Elway, Al Smith, and Jacoby. Okay, so we got a little bit left. Whoa, almost knocked over the world. Almost had to re-record all this. Raiders, Grossman, Smith, Fuller, Biner, McCants, Armstrong, Cross, rookie of Carl Pickens, not that Pickens or the other Pickens, Harper, and Stone. And by the way, it's Dwayne Harper for the Seahawks, I believe he played for. Not Alvin Harper, or Bryce Harper, or Brian Harper, if you're a Twins fan. Toon, again. Al Toon just shows up on these things. Swilling right there, leading the league in sacks. Look at that, 17 sacks. Reggie White came in second with 15. Charles Haley again. Holt. Brooks, Wolford, another Derek Thomas, Rip, Robert Brooks. By the way, not that Robert Brooks. Oh yeah, no, it is that Robert Brooks. Okay. Dyke, Smith, and Oilers. Well, let's pull a Warren Moon. I don't think I pulled one of him yet. Prettiest ball ever. Man, I thought it just looked like a pillow flying through the sky. It was beautiful spiralies to throw. Ooh, the other Sharp, Sterling Sharp. Rookie of Mike Gaddis. We got Lofton, Faraday, we got Chiefs, Plummer. Gary Plummer? Yeah, Gary Plummer. Green, Gibbons, Clark again, Gossey, Muster, and Singleton. How many do we got? We got 3 to go on each side. We're almost done, folks. Almost done. I know. How do you think I feel? Jim Kelly in the back. What does that mean? What does that mean? Novacek. Sound the alarm? I don't know. I see a hologram back there. There's White. There's the Browns. Boomer Esiason. Townsend. Hitter. I'm slow rolling it for once in my life. I'm slow rolling. We pulled the SP of Jim Kelly. This is at least a $3 card. This is ridiculous. Oh, almost broke it. It's all good. Oh, wow. You have no idea. Back in the day, this was the pull. Like back then, this is probably a $20 card. Pulled it. I pulled it. I can't believe it. What a stupid hobby. God, I love it. You can spend, well, I mean, this was a throw-in, so, gosh, probably, I don't know, maybe $5. And I got that card. That made me more excited than anything I've pulled all year, basically. Baxter, Swan, league leader, probably passing percentage. Look at that, 2,500 yards. But look at that rating, 101.8. Today's hottest music. There we go. Jerry Rice, Jack Del Rio, Verndon, Jim Harbaugh, Hackett. I can't believe that happened. I saw the H1 in the back when I opened the pack, and I'm like, wait, what is that? H2. Did you see that? I don't know if you did. That might have been Lauren. That might have been LT. That hit 2 SPs in one box. What? Merriweather, Carl Pickens again, Harper again, Rice, probably, oh, it's a checklist. Moore, Jones, I think we did it again. There we go. Let's get Taylor out of the way. And there it is. And Lawrence Taylor hologram. I have caught a hot box. I know there's a lot of talk about Card Collector 2 getting hot boxes from Panini and all these other breakers getting hot boxes. I'm just going to let y'all know I am not a part of that. I know I just got two case hits in one box, but that is crazy. This is the best thing this went from the word, like, what am I doing? This is stupid, to being the best idea I've ever had at 2:30 in the morning. Here we go, Fanigan, yes, or 1 o'clock. What is it? Maybe it's 1:30. I don't know. Eric Dickerson, let's go. We got Neil Smith again, a rookie of David Klinger. We got AC again, hardest hitter. Lawrence Taylor, Bills. I don't know about that throwing motion. And then Harold Green. We got 2 packs left. Maybe we could pull a third holo. I don't know who else is a holo, but let's find out. Oh, no holo in the back on this one. Lee Schrader. What? Marshall, Barnett, Gray, Pritchard, Sickenham, Joe Bowden. There we go. Thurman Thomas, Jackson, Phil Simms, Junior Seau, rest in peace, Seau. Oh, I grew up a Chargers fan when I moved to San Diego. I was 9 years old, so a rip to him. But then they moved up to 5, and now I'm just 100% a Vikings fan. Bayless, Sewell, Lathon, Irvings, Howard, Lippett, Smith. Rookie of Chris Mims. We got a Hunter, Ellipse, and a Seahawks checklist to end it. And on here you have Cortez Kennedy, Dan McGuire, and just a bunch of nothing else. So that's it. We pulled Marino, we pulled Jim Kelly, but the best part of this whole, let me focus in on these two. Right there, the Jim Kelly hologram. This thing is so freaking 90s. Back in the 90s, I would have been jaw-dropped by that. And right here is Lawrence Taylor. Let's get these. Let's give these the love they deserve. So anyway, that is 1992 Skybox Impact. As you can see, by far the worst rookie class ever, possibly in sports, which is crazy to say out loud. Because the NHL has had some bad ones. The NBA has had some bad ones. But that class was the worst. But we got 2 holograms 30 years into the future. 32 years into the future, actually. So that is it. Happy 2024, everyone. I got, like I said, I went into some breaks. I'll show you those cards whenever they come in. Prism retail coming, Prism no huddle coming, and also Donruss downtown coming. If you like this video, first of all, if you saw this whole damn thing, you just good on you, and the cast of Friends is very, very, very happy for you, especially He-Man. But yeah, we got 2 holograms. How's that possible? We got 2 SPs. I didn't even know it was possible, but we just did it. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, awesome. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. I just made the worst box entertaining, and we pulled 2 holograms. If you didn't like this video, you can just jump off a bridge. I appreciate y'all for watching. Have a good one. Later.